Hello, people. 5 reasons why women marry more than women marry 3 to 4 husbands. This is not the ideal, actually, but some women marry 3, 4 husbands after they break up from the first marriage. You see, these five, I'm just trying to give you 5 reasons so that I can give you solution how you can overcome stuff like that so that you will look more responsible. In this our culture, if you marry here, marry there, at the end of the day, we realize you have married 4, 3, 4, 5 husbands. To begin to look like you are irresponsible and you don't know your worth, you don't even know who you are. In fact, people will even tempt you to be a prostitute. And you may just be a good person, a very good person who does not even involve in things anyhow. But because you fail to do this study, you fail to have this patience, and to know exactly what you want. Some people don't know what they want. Sometimes when you don't know what you want, you make a lot of mistakes. You see, that's why I want to give you these 5 reasons why you marry 3, 4 husbands. At least it's okay to marry two, but 3, 4, it's no longer the ideal thing. But it's okay because sometimes we do a lot of mistakes. But today I'm providing you 5 tips, 5 reasons and then 5 tips how you can go overcome some of these things. Number one, you focus on appearance, the appearance of the person, how the person looks, his image, how he dresses. Does he look fine? Is he tall? Is he handsome? These are the things you focus on, the things you always desire, the kind of man you want to get married to. A man will just come to you because he's tall, he's handsome, or he dresses nicely. You are carried away. The next thing, you are falling in love and you have started a relationship. The next thing, you start having children. The next thing, you allow him to engage you or you get married to him. You see, that's number one reason: appearance. We forget that relationship is not about our physical appearance. It's not about how the person looks. It's about how the person treats you. You see, so number one is appearance, the image of the person. Number two, we focus on traits, what it gives you at the beginning of the relationship. You see a man who is always throwing, not really like taking good care of you. He will just bring something small and give to you. The next day, oh, to you, maybe perhaps you have not seen someone who has treated you right in the first place, treated you right before. And so you see this man come along and he begin to give you literally things just to entice you. The next thing, you are falling for him. He's the best man for you. You have involved yourself deeply with that kind of person. You see, that's why if you know your worth, you will know that those things are nothing for you to fall for. Because some of these things that you get, these literally things, not even the main things, are things that you can afford yourself with the right focus. You can afford them if you put yourself to work, you know. But just as some people don't um, put themselves in situations where they can do things to help themselves, you see. Number three, over dependence. Some people just believe that they are just there for a man. It's for a man. Their life is just all about man. Everything has to be about man, man, man. They don't know how to even help themselves. They don't even know how to go out to do something that will help them or bring value to them. They just believe they are there for a man. They jump from one man to the other, one relationship to the other. If you ask them to be on their own just for 3 months, they can't cope. They cannot cope. They just can't cope without a man. Everything has to be about a man. A man will do everything for them. So because they have that poor kind of mentality, they jump from one relationship to the other, believing that once they grab, the man will start doing everything for them. They will not have to bother about going out to look for things for themselves. You see, that's one of the reasons they depend so much on what a man can do for what a man will do, what a man will do for them, and not they themselves working hard to take care of themselves. You see, that's one of the reasons. Number three, number four is pressure. You see, pressure. And because some women, they tend to, when they begin to compare themselves with with their friends, maybe they feel that, oh, This person is now, if you don't stay with a man, oh, you are not a responsible person. So it has to be with a man. If people are looking at you that you are not married, it makes them feel less. If people look at them that they are not married, it makes them feel less. They feel that they are not worthy enough. They know they feel like say they okay enough. Then they feel like say they feel less. Say they know they worthy enough like other people. People know they respect them like other people. So it makes them quickly move into a relationship quickly, moving into another relationship after breaking away from the first or the second or even third relationship. They cannot think, you see. They just move into another relationship just for them to, they feel that gives them, it will give them a sense of value, to make people to respect them, to feel that they are reasonable people. Because they feel that they cannot stay without a man. Staying without a man is not a life. Number five, cultural pressure or societal values, or how do I even say it? Pressure from the society. Because the society always believe that if you don't have a man, whether we like it or not, these things are not written anywhere, but they are that's how people in the society perceived things and perceive other people as well. If you are if you are without a man, you are without a husband, it will seem like, it will look like you are not responsible. As they will expect you to be under a man. A woman must always be under a man. So as a woman, if you're under a man, they tend to accord you some kind of respect. They believe that without that, you have no value, you see. But that's not the truth, actually. That's not true. But the fact they make it to sound like it's there, it has to be so. And so the people are carried away. People believe that so much to the extent that they can't cope without engaging in some of these things. You see, that's why once the person is out of a relationship, they don't think twice before moving into a relationship. Even if the woman is going to move on with, is not even worth it. But you see, the woman will not think twice. Just move into another relationship quickly, just to feel important, to give herself a sense of belief that relationship, that marriage will give her a sense of value. You see, that's why they quickly move into it. Okay, those are the reasons why women marry uh, more than that, more than two, three husbands, you see, which we consider, I mean, we believe is not the ideal thing anyway, but it all depends on individual's opinion. But at the same time, you see, why you should look deeply before you move into another relationship. You see, we keep telling you people about this narcissistic relationship. When we talk about narcissists, people don't tend to listen. And if you don't know narcissistic paradigm, you keep making the same mistake over and over and over and over again. Because these people will tag them as, it's not like we are just tagging them as they have narcissistic behavior. You see, that will make you not to be able to cohabit with them. You see, so if you get to know about this parasitic paradigm, you will not make the same mistake over and over and over again. You see, when you marry a narcissist, because if you marry a good man, of course there won't be any reason for you to break away. But if you marry a narcissist, you will have 1 million reasons to break away, because you will never know peace. There's so much drama, there's so much domestic violence, a lot of things happens that will not be able to stay in that relationship. It's okay to move away, to save your life when you are with a narcissist. But the fact is, we don't take time or spend some, because most women can't stay alone without a man. You see why they will get themselves involved with another narcissist. And these narcissists are just everywhere now. If you break away from a relationship and you quickly jump into another relationship, you are likely going to attract, you are really likely going to be with another narcissist, because they are the ones who come along so quickly. A real man will not just start fronting himself so quickly. You see, these narcissistic people are the ones who like to entice women so quickly with things that are even cheap. You see, a narcissist will just come to you before you know, a narcissist gives treating you, giving you nice treats, taking you on vacation, just throwing some coins at just to entice you. They like to do that one. E go just dey buy you cheap things. E go take you out, e go do like say dey treat you. That time e go dey wash your pan, do nice nice things to you. Meanwhile, no be himself dey there o, e wear mask. They usually wear a mask. They have double personality. You don't see them. You see, once their first time, they're always pretending to you because they just want to trap you. Once they grab you, it becomes a different thing altogether. Into 2 months into that relationship, you want to move out again because you begin to see the real person behind the mask. You see, that's how those people are, and they are everywhere, and they are the same. Both the women the same thing, and the men, their behavior is the same. It's just a pattern that if you follow, you will be able to know how this, no matter how they come, you'll be able to identify them. But if you don't study it, if you don't observe them, see the way they behave, you will never know. You keep attracting. You can marry like 3 4 narcissists and you break up with them because you can't. Being with the narcissist is not a healthy, it's not never going to be a healthy relationship at any point. So you always want to leave, you always want to, and people will be looking at this one, why is it that she doesn't have a stable life? Because narcissists also don't have stable lives. They like to mess up women. They will just be messing you. They mess you and leave you. They mess you, put you in their web. And with that web, you can't be there because it's very excruciating. It's a painful place to be, you see. So you want to move out of it. And once you move out, you marry one narcissist, you leave, jump into another one, another relationship with a narcissist, you leave. You can't be there. It's a terrible place to be. You see, move in with another narcissist and you leave. It will not look as if you are not responsible. You cannot maintain a home. You can't even have a husband. You cannot maintain. People won't understand that it's not so. It's just you are involving with yourself with the wrong people. You see, that's the problem. So it's better for a woman, if you break out of a relationship, spend some time alone. Get to know yourself. Get intimate with yourself first. And then hold on, wait. Think of the man you left, how he was treating you, how you came together, what happened, how was he should behaving towards you before before you got married to him. How was he behaving? Then put all these things, think about them. Then even if you sit down, you think about them, you assess how your relationship with the previous people ended, how it started and how it ended, then you will be able to make good choices in your next relationship. I hope this helps anyway.